So a new recreational sports league formed in Omaha last year, and for this group, it's as much about making a difference as playing ball.
Yeah, specifically bocce ball. We were curious about the game and asked the couple behind Big O Bocce to swing by to help us understand it.
Matt and Danielle Herzog, come on over here. Good to
nice
see you.
to see you.
Good to see you. Let's cover some of the basics before we get into playing and throwing these balls around. What is bocce ball? I mean, I've played it since I was a kid, but I'm still surprised at how many people don't know what it is.
I have
like Mary,
no idea.
She's never heard of it.
Yep.
Bocce is like, it's an old Italian game. It's basically like lawn bowling. It kind of combines horseshoes. And you just roll the little white Polina ball out, and then you try and throw the red and green balls close to that one, and that's how you score points.
From Big O Bocce, you just started this last year, and you had a huge turnout, didn't you?
Yeah.
The first year, 200 or so?
Over 200 people in the first session, and this year we're hoping to have about 300 people.
Wow. You did something similar to this in the D.C. area and decided to bring the same format.
Same kind of concept, yeah. When I lived in D.C., it's called DC Bocce, and we started that league, and that league's up to about 4,000 people.
No, you started that, and it's up to 4.
My friends and I.
Your friends and I.
Wow. You can take all the credit. They're not watching. They don't know. Take the credit.
And that's how we
This
met.
one I started. I can take that credit.
So you guys
met
the
bocce.
The relation.
That's how we met.
They're the bocce ball couple.
We are.
Great.
We are. First couple married from bocce
She
ball
was in
league.
love with my power.
Well, it's better than I thought you were going to say something else. You know what? Yeah, I thought you were going to say something. All right, so let's demonstrate here.
Yep. What do you want to show us?
Here, you want to throw one?
So when you
sure.
start the game, you'd first throw the Polina.
Which is
so
the
the
little
white ball.
white
We
ball.
also
Little
have
white
over
ball.
here?
Yep,
come
and
on
here.
down.
How heavy are these?
They could be
too
pretty
heavy.
heavy
Oh,
sometimes.
yeah.
But
So, for example, Mayor,
Uh-huh.
you know,
There
the
you go.
Polina goes out over here.
What
You
do
throw this out, somebody would, well, I'm sorry, but you throw
That's
this
right.
ball out, and it lands somewhere. But how long is the court normally?
60 feet long
60
by about
feet.
20 feet wide.
And it's outdoors, and so it's
Yep.
not going to be smooth
We play
like
at Turner
this.
Park, so it's got a little bit of grass and a little bit of hill to play with, but it all's part of the game.
Am I
set
trying
up
to hit that
parameters.
ball?
You're trying to get as close to
you
as
can.
possible.
Without touching it.
Oh,
No,
you
you
can
wanna
touch it.
touch it.
You could touch it.
It's going to go fast.
There you go.
Whoa, no, see, she just ruined it. You ruined the game there.
So you're all ready for the real course.
She's
So
already
what is
ruined
the
the game.
commitment for people who want to join?
It's $30 a person. You can
Yeah.
sign up as an individual or with a team. Teams are 5 to 8 people.
And how long does the season last?
It's 6 weeks and then a week of playoffs. We play every Tuesday night at Turner Park at Midtown Crossing. And after you get done, you go up to one of the restaurants and have a drink and some food. And when
great.
the winners of the league get to donate money to charity.
Yes, let's talk more about that. How do you decide how much goes to who?
We set the league last year. It was $300 total. This year it'll
Nice.
be $500 total.
You don't have to listen. You don't have
I'm
to
the
give me-
cheerleader.
I'm horrible. I see
And
what's happening here.
Just a little bit of practice.
Yeah.
Right.
The winners of the league get to choose which charity they donate to.
Okay,
And
so-
also the runners-up.
Okay, so we're getting this thing
Dadgummit.
cranked up for. We're getting this thing cranked up for the season, right? That's
Yeah.
pretty good. So, how do people participate if they want to join the league?
Go to bigobocce.com. Registration is open now. It'll be open through April 20th. The league starts April 29th.
Okay, there's the information right there. Because there's a big Italian community.
Yes.
And everybody in the Italian community, are you guys Italian?
Yes.
See, okay, well, okay.
He's
I'm
not,
married,
but
Okay.
don't hold it against him.
Okay,
but
so at
yes.
least one of you is a good person. So the Italian, they love the bocce ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the way you say it, they love the bocce.
They love the
ball.
bocce
It all
ball.
comes out of him right now. He's talking about it.
bigobocce.com. Okay, Mary, give it a roll.
And all ages.
Well,
I don't
to
know.
You don't
Mary's-
have to be an old Italian.
I'm too
I promise.
aggressive.
No, yeah, and you don't have to be grouchy
When you're
and yelling.
outside, your aggression works better for
So
you.
how far is it in real life? I mean, we're doing this
6 feet. So
60
it's
feet, so you can really get after
Yeah.
it.
And
You
it's on
really
the
gotta
grass,
launch 'em
so
out there.
you have to do a lot more exerting
Yeah.
when it's on the grass. And we set up all the cones, and everybody has their own court that they play on.
How long does each match take? I mean, is it like Monopoly,
Takes
or do we
about
have
an hour.
to try to get out of there after a
It's
while?
about an hour.
Yeah,
an
games
hour.
to 16, win by 2, and it takes about an hour to
And
play.
people bring their lawn chairs, and people bring their kids out.
Snacks and
And
drinks.
How did you two meet through all this? I mean, were you opponents? Were you?
No, he was running the league, and a friend of mine asked if I wanted to do it. And same thing, I was raised Italian and went out there, and it truly is one of those things of he walked over, and I thought, hey, that's my husband. He's kind of
Yeah.
cute. And I went with no makeup on or anything, and I quickly turned to my friend and said, slap some makeup on me. He's cute, come on. And that was it, and that
Yeah.
was 8 years ago.
Wow.
And then when we
feel
moved
like
here, we
this
decided
is like
to do
a
it.
singles event. You should do something specific
There's
just for
everybody
singles.
there. There's
It
singles,
is.
there's married, there's senior
We've
citizens,
got anyone
there's
from
everything.
21 to 75 in the
Yeah.
league.
Yes.
Yeah, and really, I mean, I guess you've got to be physically in enough shape to hurl one of these balls across.
If your
really.
arm
No.
moves.
The great thing
No.
about
Your arm
bocce is
moves, that's about it.
anybody can play.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Any athletic
we had
ability,
somebody last
anything.
year who was in a wheelchair played.
Yep.
Great. That's
And
great.
everything. You have to be over 21. That's the requirement.
It's also a big sport for Special Olympics.
Yeah.
So we did a tournament last year for Special Olympics, and it's just a great
Anybody
game.
can play this. I love the league, and I
Thank
need
you.
one of those shirts. Big O Bocce.
We'll get you one.
BigOBocce.com. All the information's there because their league's starting up here pretty soon. Mary's going to give it right off
Oh,
the net.
nice.
No. She
I
just
got
throws
close.
it right off.
I mean, so close that I hit it.
That
That counts for
A little
anything.
small in here. Guys, thanks for coming on.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
All right, so
April 29th.
BigOBocce.com, that's the website. Visit it prior to April 20th. That way you're good to go for the season, which starts 9 days later. Okay, now we're all squared away.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming.
Thank
Thank you
guys.
so much.
All
Nice
right,
to meet you
you
guys.
betcha.
Yeah, nice to see you. Thank
to
you.
see
Listen,
you.
I love a good love story.
That's great.
In our picture of the day, how one teacher motivated her students and the very messy results.
Yes, and stay tuned to see which CBS News anchor is joining us in studio tomorrow. Right back.